Okay, so picture this. It's Monday morning and you're sitting there relaxing and sipping your coffee. You think about your priorities for the week, and so you open up your calendar. And then suddenly your heart sinks because every inch of your calendar is crammed with meetings, errands, or favors that you've already committed to, and maybe you don't even remember saying yes to them. So you scroll down that calendar hoping to find a blank space. But here's the thing. Your schedule is more than just a to-do list. It's a mirror of your boundaries. And for so many women, especially those of us that are recovering people pleasers, that mirror reveals something that's kind of hard to admit to ourselves, that our time doesn't actually belong to us. Hi, friend. I'm Kathy Wiens from KathyWiensCoaching. I'm a women's empowerment and trauma recovery coach, and we're on day 8 of our people-pleasing and decluttering challenge, and today's topic is time clutter, reclaiming your calendar from people-pleasing. So time clutter isn't just a visible pile of papers, a bunch of laundry, or a messy desk, but it can feel just as heavy. So time clutter can feel just as heavy as all of that physical clutter that we have. We might say yes out of habit because we don't want to disappoint anyone, or because maybe productivity feels like proof that we are important, that we really matter, that we have worth. If we're doing a lot of stuff, then we may feel like, yeah, we're important, we're enough. Or it could be just the opposite, because we're afraid that if things quiet down, then we'll finally have to look at our life. So busyness kind of fills that void. But here's the truth. When you say yes to everything, what you're actually doing is you're saying no to rest. You're saying no to creativity, and you're saying no to your own healing. You're saying no to yourself. Time is precious, and when it's crammed with obligations that don't serve you, then you can't hear your own inner voice over the needs of everyone else. That's why it's important to slow down. So here's a challenge for you today. Look at your week right now and then find one thing, just one, that you can cancel. Maybe you can delegate it to someone else, or maybe you can move it to another week. Now you're doing this not because you're lazy or because you're selfish, but because an uncluttered calendar isn't a sign that you're doing less. It's actually proof that you are caring for, valuing, and honoring yourself. And isn't that really the best kind of boundary to have? It's day 8 of our people-pleasing and decluttering challenge, and so I have an affirmation, a journal prompt, and an action step, and I also have a bonus reflection for you today. So here goes. The affirmation is, my time and energy are sacred. So you can repeat this throughout the day, especially when you feel pressured to take on something that you don't want to do. Remember that affirmation. The journal prompt for today is, what's cluttering up my calendar? So think about that. What commitments feel heavy or out of alignment with you? What feels life-giving and what feels life-sucking? Now, there are yeses that you may regret. What are those? And what would a day look like if it was designed with your needs at the center? What would that look like? Okay, so that's the journal prompt. The action step is simply to say no, like I said earlier, to cancel or reschedule one thing that doesn't align with your priorities. You might feel uncomfortable, and this comes with it. This is part of doing this. Uncomfort or discomfort is going to be there. That's okay. We need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, to normalize the fact that this process is going to be uncomfortable. And especially if you're used to being the one that everybody depends on, the strong one. And remember, a gentle no to someone can actually be a powerful yes to yourself. You might be saying, thanks for thinking of me, but I'm overcommitted right now. Or you could say, I'm practicing better boundaries with my time. Can we revisit this another week? And here's the bonus reflection I have for you. What would it feel like to have a calendar that reflects your true values and not just obligations? How would that change your energy, how you feel? How would that change your self-respect and your ability to show up with presence instead of resentment? Okay, I hope this is helpful for you today, understanding how time clutter is another kind of clutter. If you like this video, please like it, share it, subscribe to my channel, all the things. If you want to know more about my coaching practice, I'll leave that below. And also, I am going to share either on screen or in the description the other videos that are part of this decluttering and people-pleasing challenge. All right, thanks for being here today. Bye-bye.